I know.
All right, we are officially live. What's going on, everybody? Justin Beasley, founder, Next Level Mastermind. I'm really excited and pumped up about tonight because we're going to be doing really cool training showing you how to become a celebrity rock star in your business, regardless of what business you're currently building, regardless if you're struggling right now, if you're trying to break through, maybe you're trying to prepare for 2015, you're looking for the fastest way to move and just really get clear about what you want to do. Well, I'm going to show you how to go out there and create massive out there and have your first $10,000 month. And also at the same time, I have a panel of people who are succeeding in a very big way on my Next Level Mastermind team as well, and I'm really excited to have them on. And so we're going to really jump into this. What I want you to do is I want you to grab a pen and become a celebrity rock star in your business, regardless of what you're currently building. Right now. Is that me? Who's it? Who's that? All right, cool. Yeah, so we had a little feedback, and at least we know that we're live, though, right? And so if you're on the Hangout page, there's a comment area below. Go ahead and let me know that you're on. Let me know that you're pumped, and let me know that you're ready. So go ahead and do that right now. If you're on your phone, right, maybe you have an iPhone just like me. I got tons of messages coming through. Just get on your phone. Let me know that you're pumped up. Let us know that you're ready, and we're going to really share some very powerful and valuable stuff with you and really show you how to position yourself getting ready for 2015, guys. There's only like less than 48 hours to go until New Year, and you want to ask yourself, are you starting 2015 off right, or are you going to be starting off backwards, right? Are you going to be still stuck in 2014 when the new year comes, or are you really ready for the change, the shift, and the transformation that you need to build your business? So with that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get things pumped. I know Ignacio's here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it to him, and then I'm going to allow everyone on the panel to introduce themselves, and then we're going to really talk about what they're doing in their businesses to go out there and get results, guys. They're crushing it. A lot of them are having $500, $1,000 weeks. They're hitting new ranks, and we just had someone literally hit a new level in our business in the past 2 minutes. And so people are just joining like crazy. They're being part of what we have going on. And also at any time, there's a button beneath this video that says that you're ready to join or sign up or something. It's beneath this video. You can get started any time with us and be a part of what we have going on. So that being said, let me pass it to Ignacio. Man, what's going on, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Very good, man. It's been a while, bro. You're crushing it, and you're killing it too, man. And I'm excited for you, man. You just hit not too long ago national executive, and you have a lot of people on your team that's winning now. You have top earners joining you. You have, dude, I think your team is blowing up, man. Y'all on steroids.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, just to think, bro, this was our first 30 days. Like, we just hit the 30-day mark, and the amount of success that people are having on Next Level Mastermind team and plugging in is completely ridiculous. Guys, if they don't even have room for everybody to fit on the panel that's having success inside Next Level Mastermind. So, guys, again, my name is Ignacio, the Ignacio Brand, co-founder of Team Unleashed inside Next Level Mastermind. If you don't know anything about me, I'm going to share a quick story, right? Because I know some of you watching, maybe this is your first hangout, or maybe you're new to the industry, or maybe you're just struggling and looking to get the results that you really want and that you really deserve in business, right? Because just a few months ago, I was working at this restaurant job. I was at this little pizza shack, and I was a server. So I was delivering pizzas and refilling sweet teas and bringing extra dressing out for salads and stuff. And I don't know if you know anything about the server industry, but you get your like base hourly wage, which is like $2.13 an hour. Then the rest is off tips. So you're really depending on making as much money as you can with tips because you're not getting anything. You don't see any of those checks, right? So people were like dropping change on the table for my form of tip. And, just imagine it bouncing on the table. You really have to bend down and pick up quarters, nickels, and dimes to put in your pocket because you need that money. That's where I was a few months ago after struggling for over a year in my business, right? Only sponsoring 2 people in 1 year. No, not sponsoring any people in another business, jumping in, quitting, like just really not taking things seriously. And then I plugged into what we have going on right here with Next Level Mastermind. I plugged in this system. I took things serious. 3 weeks after really plugging into the system, I was able to walk away from that restaurant. right? Was able to make $1,000 in just that 3 weeks, and over to really have my first $5,000 month was right here with Next Level Mastermind, guys, because the system is plug and play. The culture is somewhere that you can thrive. It's where around leaders, around people, because there's so many companies out there, so many different situations. People have been involved in places where they were just sponsored, right? And all they had was a sponsor. They didn't have any mentor. They didn't have anybody willing to help take you under their wing to just really elevate you to the next level, right? So, guys, it's just a quick story. We're going to jump into some really valuable stuff. I'm going to pass it back to Justin Beasley and let him go ahead and bring out whoever he wants to next.
Cool, cool. Well, yeah, man, dude, you're crushing it, man. You know, crazy thing was I was working at a restaurant too, making, you know, $3 tips, serving salads and all that. Crazy story, right? Let me tell a quick story before I let everybody else introduce. I think it was like a Saturday or something. There's this lady, she walked in, and for some reason, I guess maybe I served her another time, and she requested me. And she's like, "Oh my God, you have amazing service." I was like, "Okay, cool," you know, and so she's like, "I'm going to take really good care of you." I was like, "Well, man, you know, I'm about to get a $20 tip or something, you know?" And so, I mean, I worked my butt off for this lady. I made sure her food was hot. She she had a little sip of her soda. I made sure to refill it. I mean, I was working my butt off for this lady. She had her food on time and everything. And I noticed that she had put $1 on the table, right? And just $1 bill. And I was like, she's trying to test me. You know what I'm saying? She's testing me to see what I'm going to do. And so she was getting ready to leave, and I handed her her ticket, and she looked at me. She said, "Man, you were incredible. I'm coming back. The food was amazing. Here's your tip." And she handed me $1. And I said, "Screw this. I'm out of here, man." You know, I said, "There's no way that I'm worth $1. Right? I'm worth $1? You know, and some of us are working our jobs, and, you know, they tell us we're worth $7, $9, $12, $15, $27 an hour. When was it okay for someone to tell you that you're worth, you know, $20 or $30 an hour? Right? You're worth so much more than that. But anyway, that was my little story. So let's pass it to the queen, right? The queen behavior. Tavy, man, she's killing it right now. I think she's one person away from national executive, which is huge, guys. That's going to put her in the top 10% of the company that we're in. And I'm really excited for her. She's out there in Dallas. And this is my first time working with her. And so I've been knowing her for a little time now, and she's absolutely crushing it. So what we're going to do, Tavy, once you get done, we're just going to pass it. That way I don't have to do introductions for everyone. But I'm going to pass it to you. That way you can introduce yourself, and we'll keep things moving.
Okay, cool. Tavy D out here in Dallas, of course. I guess, you know, pretty much I've been in the marketing industry for about 3.5 years, and this is probably one of the first times I've ever been a part of like a movement. Not necessarily an opportunity, but a movement, and that's really why I really tied up with you guys. I was sick of doing opportunity, and getting let down by the businesses. You know what I mean? And it's like when you find a group of people and you're able to stick with it, and you're able to brand yourself. You know, like I'm out here, I'm trying to get, you know, my following built up, brand myself as a coach, really teach people, create success stories and things of that nature. And I know here in Next Level Mastermind that I could do so for sure. And I mean, the positivity and the energy and everything that's going on every single day. Since December 1st, I've been here. December 1st, and I pretty much ranked every week. You know what I mean? If I say, no, I can't do it, I had somebody, yes, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do it. And I did it. You know, point blank, period. And I most definitely, I love where I'm at. Next Level Mastermind is awesome. And that's pretty much me right there. Who do I send it to? Who do I pass this over to? I see Jazz. I see Justin on here. I don't know if that's Joseph or not.
So we got SD, and this, y'all, the team is going so fast. Man, I apologize. You're gonna have to. I see it says SD here. You're gonna have to introduce yourself, man. See, that's what I love, man. There are people on this panel. And we're going to crush it out, brother. So, man, I'm glad to have you. hangout and panel, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you and also mentoring you some and watching you grow. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and the
What's,
success.
what's going on, guys? My name is Roderick, man. I'm one of the founders over here at Go Be Generational Bosses Empire. I'm one of the executives currently now. I'm about two away from hitting regional, so I'm growing pretty fast here, man. I just was able to leave my private investigation business alone, with this opportunity. I've been in the industry for about 3 years now, man, and I'm just growing, man. And I'm loving what's going on with vacations right now, man. It's the best business I've been a part of, man. That gives people the real opportunities to succeed in the industry, man. Yeah, it's just going great, man. Appreciate the love, man.
That's good, man. Well, dude, glad to have you on the panel tonight, man. Looking forward to seeing more success from you, and glad to have you on. And so let's go down next. We got Justin Manley, absolutely crushing it. This dude went out there, his first time being a part of Next Level Mastermind. I think his first three get $300. And so, guys, he has one of the fastest growing teams, a part of our Next Level Mastermind team, and he's crushing it too. And I mean, he's just an incredible guy. And so you're gonna hear from him right now. So, Justin, what's up, dude?
What up, bro? What up? What up? What up? What's going on? Um, Everybody, Justin Create the Dream, Manly here, 24 years old, young entrepreneur here, the co-founder, one of the co-founders of Team Unleashed inside the Next Level Mastermind. And all I gotta say is, I mean, this is just a phenomenal group of people to be around. Really brought a lot of positivity in my life. Um, and I've just just really been blessed here these past couple of months. Few ups and downs with the companies and things of that nature, but we found our home here. And really just been getting out there and crushing it. These past 30 days have just been phenomenal breakthroughs. I've never seen anything like this since I've been in the industry. I've been in the industry now for a year, and like a lot of you who may be on this, watching this hangout right now, you could have been struggling, or you're struggling right now, and you're just looking for the answers. And one thing that we have in this community is we have a group of mentors, a group of leaders. See, there's one thing that I notice about the industry is that there are a lot of people who can go out and sponsor people, but there are not enough mentors, and that's what people need. People need guidance. People need they need vision, and we implement that here, and we show people the vision. We give them a plan, and that's why we've been able to just really shock the industry here in these past 30 days. Really growing really fast. Um, People hit national executive. I think we just had somebody who just hit executive. Shout out to Jalen. He's crushing it in his business. Uh, Jazz is freaking crushing it right now. She's stepping up. Joseph is, oh man, Joseph has given me so much motivation these last couple weeks, just straight crushing it out. Brought in some heavy hitters, and things are just looking really good right now for our future in 2015. We're going to do some amazing things, and tonight you're going to hear from some amazing leaders. We got JV on here, obviously you guys heard from him. Ignacio, Tavy, you just heard from her, and then some. We got Carlos on here, and a few people that I haven't even met or even spoke to personally, but they're on this panel, like JV was saying, and it's amazing to see the growth. And right now, I'm just pumped up, guys. I'll tell you this. I was listening to somebody who's very successful in the industry right now, and one thing that he said was, it's not about who's the biggest, it's about who's the fastest. And right now, we're in a position where we're going to create 100 six-figure earners within the next 12 months, guys. You have the opportunity to be a part of that, and we want you to be a part of that. But I got to let you know that, with or without you, we're going to do it. And, you've heard from me. I'm not really going to get on here and rant yet. You'll probably hear from me a little bit later. But just wanted to come out and introduce myself. And, I'm going to pass it back over to JB. I really appreciate you having me on this hangout tonight. And, yeah, bro, just killing it, bro.
Well, dude, you know you're gonna be on. I mean, you're one of the top leaders. One of the top leaders. You act like I just pulled you randomly off. Hey, you know, get on this hangout, dude. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Man, you're crushing and killing it, man. I'm so proud of you. The success and the growth that you've had is absolutely incredible. I mean, you're gonna do 7 figures here. I believe that, and so much more. You're gonna really help a lot of other people go out there and create a 6-figure income. So I believe that, man, and glad to have you on, Justin. So let's move on. We got Jazz, and Jazz is everything to me. Y'all, she does so many things behind the scenes for our team. Right now, we're working on a private mastermind event. And we're actually going to be sharing the details of that event next week. So if you're a part of the Next Level Mastermind team, I want you to get ready, guys. We're going to be doing a live private mastermind weekend out in Los Angeles in March. And that's going to be the time where I really show you in person a game plan. I mean, where you just can take off to really build a 6-figure business. And we're going to be giving those details. And Jazz, she's been working on those things behind the scenes. She does a lot for the team, and not only that, but she's just so talented, and she's the one that keeps everybody in line on the team. So, and then she's looking cool. She got her, you know, Beyonce on tonight, and just looking real good and sexy and stuff. And so, let me bring out Jazz. What's up, girl?
Dude, you are stupid. What's up, everybody? I am freaking proud. I'm so proud of y'all because I don't even know everybody on the team. And I remember where there's a point in time, like, I mean, you just knew everybody because you just did. Now we got other people stepping out and being leaders and stepping into your power. Like, shout out to Carlos, Bindu, SD, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we got Tavy D, Ignacio, and Justin. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who I am, I'm Jasmine Johnson, 25 years old, and I've been rocking with Next Level since March. Right? And you know, the past is in the past, but we're talking about right now. Next Level has changed my life, y'all. And if you're on this panel, you're not on if you're on this webinar, if you're watching us, right, and you're not on our team, I don't know what you're doing, because it just makes sense what we're doing, and we're going to share details with you later. But dude, I used to sleep on the couch in my own apartment, and I used to ride my bike to work, right? Now I'm a homeowner. I don't really have any debt. You know, and it's all because of what we've learned, what we've plugged into, this training system, the leaders. Breeders breed leaders, and that's just what happens. So you're in the right place. We're real people, all of us on this panel, and it's just massive action. You got to go out there and just get it, all right? Teach us, I mean, do what we're teaching you, and that's it. That's it. That's pretty much who I am. Co-founder of Jet Lifestyle inside the Next Level Mastermind. Like I said, we breeding leaders. And shout out to everybody on my team on this hangout, because I'm proud of y'all, for real. It takes courage for somebody to step out and do what we do. So rock on. I'm going to bring you Carlos. Go ahead and step out who you are. Let us know where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
Ms. Jazz. Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me, right?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, well, y'all, what's up? I'm Carlos. Nice to meet y'all. You know, I've been following Justin for a while, man. It was you know, crazy the way everything happened. I actually I heard about Justin like a little over a year and a half ago, and I was just watching. You know, I'm just watching Justin move. You know, next you know, we went to where was it? Utah. We went to Utah for a little bit. And then I hear that Justin hit, you know, certain ranks in this other company. So I'm listening to all this. I was like, man, I gotta reach out to this guy. You know, he's somebody who's got that fire. You know. And then next, you know, I actually seen Jazz. I seen Nas. You know, and then I seen Justin Manley. You know, I started seeing everything. You know, I started, you know, just looking at everything. But a little about myself. I was that guy who worked really hard. Right, worked really hard, but I was getting paid, you know, just as much as the guy who wasn't working really hard, you know. So I was that guy cutting grass. So I was cutting grass, y'all, like under the sun. So I was running away from the sun, you know. I dream about, the beaches of the world where I'm over here slaving, sweat drenched, and it just, I came from Colombia, I came from Bogota, Colombia, and I came here for a dream. You don't hear people say, hey, let's go to China for the dream. You hear people say, hey, let's go to America where everything's paved out of gold. So came to America, ended up, getting a regular, cutting grass, cleaning carpets, so on and so forth. But long story short, man, I've been running away from that life for a jump. My mom one day, she was just like, well, Carlos, you got the internet. Why don't you figure out how to make money off the internet? And then at that moment, I always like to say, I was like, it's like it made sense. I could sit down under a computer, under a roof, and make some money. So it just made sense to me. So since then, man, it's been amazing. I'm watching everything. Next, I seen Justin International. Congratulations, man. It's a move, power move. And then Nas National, Justin National, Joseph National. It's like boom, boom, boom. So it just the energy level in next level mastermind, it's here. So I just wanted to give everybody a shout out. A lot of people always ask me, well, Carlos, how did you hit national in 10 days? See, I understand one thing. Mass plus velocity equals momentum. Okay, so you get this mass, right, and you put it through velocity, and then you got momentum. And ultimately, I'm excited, y'all. So I just wanted to say what's up, Justin. Appreciate you, man, for bringing me on the line, man. And it's an honor to be in your circle, man. It's an honor, man.
Well, dude, I'm glad to have you, man. And dude, you are working all the time, man. You're making sure that everybody knows what's going on. You hit me up and said, man, dude, is there anything I can do to help you? And I'm like, man, dude, we're all working and grinding. And so, man, I'm glad to have you on. I asked you to come out, a few hours ago, and I'm glad to have you on, man. And dude, you're killing it and crushing it, and so I appreciate you. And I can't wait to hear more from you tonight, because what we're gonna be doing in a few minutes after we introduce the last person is that we're gonna get into some training and really show you how to go out there and dominate in your business and become a celebrity rock star, and what that means, right? And how to become the cool person online, right? And I'll show you kind of what I did. And so I think we got, let's see, who we have left. We got Bindu. I can't see your video. Are you on, man?
Yeah, I'm here. I got a lot of stuff going on in the background, so I'll unmute the camera right quick. Y'all can see me?
Yeah, we can see you now, man.
All right, cool. Just want to thank everybody for inviting me to the webinar. Carlos, me and Carlos, we were doing business once before, and he seemed to be more of a trustworthy person. I've always had people tell me certain things about business. I've been in the network marketing industry for the past 2.5 years. I've had people always tell me that they're gonna do something, they're gonna help you do this, they're gonna place this person under you, they're gonna give you volume to get you started, and it just never was really that cut and dry. Me and
Is it There we go. We can hear you now, man. You had kind of cut out a little. Bindu? Okay, well, what we'll do while Bindu gets things together on his end, and sometimes we have technical difficulty. It's all good and stuff. And so what we'll do is I'll go ahead and jump into some training right now, and then we're going to pass it back through the leaders. But I want to really just kind of have a conversation with you about how I went from being unknown, right, the person that nobody wanted to join, that everybody thought I was lame and whack, and I was on the phone. I called like 1,000 people with one of my mentors out of the whole year, and only 11 people joined me, right? And that was like 3 years ago, right? Right? It wasn't that long ago. Actually, it was before I got online. The business I was in before I got online, I was in this little juice deal. The little deals where you drink the juice and your arm grows back and stuff. And so I was in that deal, and I was working my butt off, right? I was on the phones. I was hammering the phones. I was attending the meetings. I was the guy in the back of the room. No one knew me. People were always saying, hey, when you make money, I'll join. You know, and they were always, it was just kind of that whole thing. And then I learned something that changed my life. I'm going to be sharing it with you. And actually, I actually charge people at least $500 to even get this little nugget that I'm going to be sharing with you guys tonight that I'm going to be teaching. And one of the cool things that I learned, how to go from being unknown to a rock star, there's a little formula, okay? And so the biggest thing about it, right, if that, let's say for right now, you're not getting the results you want or no one knows you, okay? So how do you break through and allow people to know who you are? Well, the biggest thing that you have to do is create a massive success story, okay? So the massive success story is the end game. Right? Not necessarily the end game, but it's the goal that you want to reach. And so how do you get to that massive success story? Well, there's a few things that you do, okay? One thing, if you take a look at celebrities, right? Everybody thinks celebrities are cool. They want to be like them. They want to talk like them. They want to dress like them. And one thing about them is that they create like an aura of attention around them, okay? So the biggest thing that you have to do is that you have to get people's attention, right? If people's eyes aren't on you, right, they're going to go to the next shining star. So I was like, man, I got to get attention, right? Now, there's some people who they're kind of lame, right? And so they do like whack stuff to get attention, but you're building a business. And so what you want to do in order to get attention is that, guys, the fastest way to get attention in building a business, specifically in an online business, is to provide value to the world. Okay, and how you do that is by, there's so many ways, right? Bringing value to the world means bringing something to the world that doesn't necessarily exist, right? Only by you. Okay, and so one thing that I realized is that if I'm out there giving value to the world, people will exchange money for the value that I bring, right? And I was like, if I bring more value, will I start making more money, right? And it was yes, right? I started like bringing more value to the marketplace, and I started making more money. All right, and so what you want to do in order to bring more value to the marketplace, guys, is that you want to be out there motivating people, right? Talking about what you're doing, talking about the books that you're reading, talking about the success that you or your team's having. And actually, I used to, before I had massive amount of success, I used to promote other people's success. Like, that's another secret, right? I didn't have a lot of results, right? But I had people around me that started having a lot of results. So I started attaching myself to their success. Right, guys? It's one of the fastest ways to move, attaching yourself to other people's success, right? So if I seen somebody else crushing it out in their business, I was like, man, check out this dude on my team. He's winning right now. He's having an incredible amount of success. And so people started seeing that, right? I started getting their attention, and they said, I want to be a part of that. Right, and guess what? That success that they were having started rubbing off on me. I love how TD Jakes says it, right? He says greatness is contagious. If you get around it, it'll rub off on you, right? And so when I started getting attention, right, by sharing other people's results, giving value to the world, making motivational videos, I made a video every day for like 60 to 90 days. Right? You can still go on if you don't believe me, you can go on YouTube right now. The videos are hilarious, right? I think I was in one video and I was dancing and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Like, the videos are crazy. And I leave them up just so people can see the growth, right? And I started giving value to the marketplace all the time. What began to happen when I started sharing other people's success, right? I learned another thing that is really good, and this is what separates amateurs from professionals, all right? So this is what separates the people that's making a little bit of money or no money to those who are like killing it, right? Is that, like, pretty much in order to break through to the next rank, you want to be promoting your last result until you get your next, okay? And so your goal is to go out there and get some type of result, right? Either be your first sign up, either a breakthrough, maybe you're starting getting more leads, maybe you're getting 10 views on your videos. There's a guy named Lawrence. He makes videos all the time. He's always texting me, say, hey man, I'm checking this out and I'm doing this, and he's breaking through. You have people like Jalen who hit executive tonight, right? He's never had massive success here before except here, and all they do is just follow the things that we say, right? And so from that point, you're going to promote your last result until you get your next. And so, like, that's really a big secret. You keep promoting your last result until you get your next. Like, keep promoting your last result until you get your next. the next results that come out for the team, promote that, right? And then you want to celebrate other people's results, because you will never get anything that you hate on. You'll never get anything that you're envious of. You'll never get anything that you're jealous of. Like, one thing that I do is I mind my own business. If another one of my friends is killing and having success, I'm really happy for them, because guess what? It's just an example to let you know that you're next. Right? And so if you're always promoting the next result, if you're always giving value to the marketplace, if you're always promoting, right, not only just your results, but the results of the people around you, you're going to have incredible success. And you're going to start building a massive amount of attention towards you, and people are going to see that, and they're going to want to be a part of that. Right? And not only that, but they're going to start joining you, and you're going to be the go-to person. Right? The viewers are going up. Right? If you're getting value from that, let me know in the comment area below. Right? If you're in a Facebook group, let me know in the comment area below. Right? And that's what you do. You literally go out there, and if you literally make in your mind, how can I create more success? Like, if you wake up every morning, like every morning I wake up, I'll grab my phone and then I'll throw my phone, because I have like a thought, like, this just still going. This is all Facebook in the past few minutes, right? I have over 200 text messages I got to read, have tons of emails, and so I'm always thinking, how can I create more success? How can I create more success stories? How can I create more wealth? And guess what? People want to be people are attracted to the people who are winning. It's just the truth. You want people to start paying attention to you? Go out there and create results. Go out there and get a result, whatever it is. Do whatever you have to do, whatever it takes. Right? And so when I learned that, I kept promoting my last result. Guys, you can go on my Instagram, you can go on my Facebook. I was doing everything I could do to get attention. I said, man, if people's eyes on me, I'm going to give them a show. Right? I was doing everything. And guess what? People started paying attention. Right, guys, you don't need a mass amount of people to make a lot of money. I'll tell you that. You do not need a lot of people. Guys, and the biggest thing is that some of you are so afraid to succeed. You're afraid of what people think about you. Guys, I'm going to tell you, if you want to really be a rock star in your business, you got to stop caring what other people say, what other people think. You got to stop being worried about all the things your family's saying, your friends, and you have to really get focused on what you want. Like, you really do. You really do, because, guys, let me tell you, it gets to a point where you got to do it or it won't happen. And I will outwork anyone. Right there now, Jazz will tell you, there's times where I'm lazy. Right, I was just in Florida hanging out, and I was just having a good time. Then there's times I'm working. Like today, we're releasing a new system tomorrow. Right, I've already made the videos and everything. It's gonna. First of all, if you're a part of the Next Level Mastermind team, I want you to get ready for $10,000 months. Like, for real, right? I'm telling you, your business is really about to explode, because, guys, one powerful thing that we do is we have duplication over here. Right? Everybody loves duplication. You want something that you can bring your people to, and they just start producing like crazy, and then they start growing. When brand new people can succeed in a place, and you can turn the average person, right, somebody who's never had success before in their life, into a rock star, that changes. Right? So this guy, Jalen, who just hit executive, guess what? I'm going to tell him to do. I'm going to say, dude, promote that last result until you reach your next rank. And you keep promoting it. Right? And the results you see other people have on the team, you keep promoting that. Guys, guess what? The people that promote more, they make more. It's just the truth. You want to make more money, go out there and promote more. Out-promote everyone. Outwork everyone. Right? When I first started, you couldn't tell me not to work. I was working 12, 16-hour days. And most of you say, well, Justin, I don't want to do that. Well, you're not serious about getting rich, because here's the truth. I can take a week off now and make more money in a week, right, than I used to do in a whole month. Guys, it gets to a point where all you have to do is say hi on your Facebook, and people want to join your business. I'm telling you, things begin to change, right? When you go out there and start getting massive amounts of success, people want to be a part of that. Promote your last result until you get your next. And from that point, you keep building on top of success. And what will begin to happen is that you're going to begin to create a massive amount of momentum, right? And it almost becomes effortless. It becomes almost effortless. Guys, I have literally, it's amazing to see what's happening, right? And this success, just like Jazz said, success breeds success. So you're going to have people around you creating more success, and you're going to get bigger, and you're going to blow up. So Let me say this again before I pass it on to the other leaders. If you're not getting the results you want, or you want to break through to another level, let me add this in there too. Right? I told Justin called me last night. Justin, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, huh, or something like that. Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning or something. And we were talking, and I was telling him about how to get to this next rank, right? And a lot of times, guys, when we want to hit something that may seem really close, like let's say you want to, let's say that you are at $1,000 a month and you want to get to $3,000 a month, or you're like one person away from the next rank. Well, what we do is that we focus on the actual, like, that actual goal, right, of like that one person, and we begin to make it difficult in our mind, right? Like, have you ever been driving like a long time, and all of a sudden the last hour or the last 30 minutes seems like the longest, right? Have you been waiting to get off work, and the last hour just feels like it's taking forever, right? Guys, for some reason, our brain literally will draw out the time, right? It will make something that seems simple more difficult. But what if you focus on a bigger goal? Right? Instead of trying to hit 3,000 a month, even though that's your goal, and you're stuck at 1,000, what if you focused on 5 or 10 grand, right? If you needed one more person to hit a rank, right? Why focus just on one more person and focus on 10? Right? Like, it may seem like simple, guys, but it is. It is. So whenever I want to hit new goals, like let's say, you know, before I had my first $10,000 month, I wanted to hit I wanted to hit that, but it seemed like I was stuck at 3,000 a month. I just nothing I could do, it just didn't work. So I started focusing on 20 grand. You know, the hilarious thing was it felt so effortless. I like just slid straight past 10,000. So I started focusing on the bigger goal, right? And so one thing that you want to do in creating rockstar results, you want to focus on a goal bigger than yourself. Like if you're comfortable with that goal, guess what? It's too small and you're not going to hit it, right? Focus on something bigger, which will cause a quantum leap to happen in your life. You're just going to literally take off to the next. Guys, this is stuff people pay me like $5 grand to learn, right? Right? This is powerful stuff. How do you break through to the next level? Right? Few things. Let me give it to you one more time. Right? Promote your last result until you get your next. You see other people having success, celebrate that and promote that too. Outwork everyone. Outwork everyone. Be willing to do whatever it takes, right, to get the results that you want. And then make bigger goals. Right? If you're trying to break through to a new income bracket, a new rank, focus on a bigger goal, right? So if there's a rank in your company, don't focus on the next one that you need. Focus on the bigger one. When I join companies, I look at the biggest rank they have, right? The highest rank, and that's what I focus on, right? When I want to triple the team, guys, our team is like tripling, right? I'm predicting. I told the leaders I can predict stuff like the future. You know what I'm saying? And so I told the leaders, I said, hey, look, this is what's going to happen to our team over the next week. We're going to be at this number. The hilarious thing is that it's already happening, right? Why? Because I'm not focused on that number. I'm focused on the 30,000 that we're bringing in, right? So we're going to effortlessly glide, right? The pack of the lead, I mean, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team, right? So if you want your team to grow, think bigger. If you want your people to make more money, dream bigger, right? And be willing to do whatever it takes. So, man, that's powerful. Powerful. So, man, y'all, like, dude, I got to go back and listen to this because, man, I'm like, dang, right? And so, Tavy, no, man, show us what you're doing and how you're killing it. Look, she's stretching, she getting right.
You call me out. You call me out. I'm over here. I was in the moment. I'm like a sponge over here. I'm just soaking everything in, like, for sure. I'm like tripping out over here. I'm like, what? I'm getting like $5,000 worth of value for free over here, so I'm feeling myself a little bit. No, for sure. I'm real big on indirect marketing. I'm not a big, you know, sign up, sign up, sign up. You know, I'm not one of those kind of people. I'm like, I just put the lifestyle out there. One of the things that I've been teaching my downline is how to build their audience, you know what I mean, on their Facebooks, because they're advertising, but they're showing they're showing the wrong things to the wrong people. You know what I mean? And I went out, even though I have like 5,000 friends and I can't have anymore, I went out and I found those people. I started building those people since I think it was October. And I went into different groups. I researched network marketing. I researched big marketers, of the industry. And I went and stole their little followers, started networking with them, and created a mass amount of friends, you know what I mean? But all within the industry, all kind of, within the same vision that I have. And that's been one of the best things that worked for me, because everything that I'm putting out there, I'll receive it back in such a great way, instead of like talking to just anybody. So that's one thing I've been telling my team, is how to really start, building your audience. Control the people that you're talking to. Control the people that you're showing things to. You know what I mean? Quality in is quality out. So that's most definitely something that I focus on. Another thing, from the call that we actually had in the flight school, man, I really, really ran with that. I took advantage of that. And as far as the recruiting up or recruiting pros and stuff like that, I mean, as soon as we hung up off of that call, I was looking for everything. I was Googling, like, okay, how am I going to go get these professionals? How am I going to go get them? You know what I mean? And as of right now, I have one professional in my group. She's a realtor. But other than that, like, the way that I find them, I go out and I network with people, business owners. I go find business cards everywhere. If I see a business card, I pick it up, and I have like a whole lot of collectibles of like business cards. And I cold call these people, or SMS or email marketing or something like that, and I start building relationships with people, letting them know, hey, I'm in the area, I like working with other sales superstars, and I ask them, do they keep their options open? You know what I mean? And it kind of just starts to build like a gradual relationship. I don't even just push, the opportunity to them just yet. I try to build like a relationship more so with them. And so like here I am in this new city, because even though I've been in Dallas, I'm in Dallas, but I've only been here since like the end of August. I'm a Houston baby. So everything around here is so new for me, but I know what's around me. I really know the gold mine that's around me and the kind of team that I could create out here, but I don't want just anybody. So, man, that flight school call really has me on my toes, where I'm building relationships with people who are already in our market. They know what it is to work off of commissions. They know what it is to get out there and sell. They know what it is, you know what I mean, to deliver what you want, to receive back. And they're so open-minded. And what we think is, when people sign up in these companies, what we think is to instantly go after broke people. Instantly go after broke people, go after the burger flippers, go after people we think need money. Well, some people that have money, they want something to do with that money. They want to flip that money and add more money to it, So that's something that I really, really took in. And when I talk to these people, they're so open with everything. They be like, yeah, I'm always open to making money. That's the answer almost every time. And it just really changes up what I'm doing. And I'm like, yes, finally, I don't feel like I'm pulling teeth to get somebody to make some money. You know what I mean? So recruiting up definitely has its benefits. And that's something that I really, really focus on with my team. Like I said, creating the audience on your Facebook. Make sure you create like a fan page. I'm really big on video marketing. I know everybody on the panel knows I'm big on video marketing. I really try to brand myself, which is something I try to get my team to do as well. Tell people who you are and what you've come to do first, and then tell them how you're going to do it, which is with the vehicle that we're using, which is Paycation. But talk about you first. And who are you? You're a next level mastermind. That's who you are. So talk about that first. Show that first. People are going to want to be with you first before they want to be with an opportunity. They're like, okay, this is who I am. This is where I'm going. Now let me show you how I'm going to get there. And this is how you're going to get there as well, is through this opportunity. So let's go. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I really, really mastermind with people about. And that's how I get my results. Very, very open.
Dang, I'm just like, man, she really speaking that way. Like I feel like I've been, man, it's crazy because you're saying stuff that like I would say. Like, why are you talking about the company when you need to be talking about yourself?
Right.
Because people are going to join you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares where the company's grandma went to elementary at, you know? But they care about what you're doing. You know, I remember somebody somebody tried to tell me where they keep, like, the company juice at. I was like, dude, I don't care what state they keep it in. You know what I'm saying?
Like I tell people, though, Justin, when people be like, Carl, let me pick your brain. I'm like, okay, you want to pick? I got some picking for you. And I give it to them. I give it to them full force, and I tell them, first thing I start talking about is next level mastermind, how beast we are, our goals, what we're about to do, not what we want to do, what we're about to do. And I said, we're about to create so many success stories in the year 2015, and I'm finna show you how we're going to do it. And the reason why we're using this opportunity to do it is because it complements what we already set in stone to do. You know what I mean? That's why we're with this business. It ain't no other reasons. I don't know, what they be coming up with. It ain't no other reason except the fact that we want to create success stories. And now we're matching that movement with a business that allows you to focus on creating success stories other than your own. But at the same time, because you're pulling those people up, you're doing everything you set out to do. You know what I mean? It forces you to be that way. So that just forces the movement to go ahead and happen. It complements what we're out to do. So for sure, they won't be ready for that though.
You're powerful. I had no idea. Look, this is my first time on a hangout with you. I had no, and the viewers are going up. Like, people are loving what you're saying. Like, I think we've only lost like one person, right? And probably because their phone died. You know, they're powerful, man. And you talked about something that, like, I'm gonna actually be teaching a course inside of Next Level called the Team Builders Code next week. There's 12 triggers, marketing triggers that if you know, you can get people to buy anything, right? And we're gonna be teaching on that, and you hit a few of them tonight. And so, man, I'm so proud of you, Tavy. You are killing it, and you're about to hit national too. And most likely you're gonna do it tonight. I already know that. And so I'm going to tell you congratulations now, and because I know you're going to do this. So powerful, cool. So you got Carlos, his daughter's putting him to work, right? Man, dude, that's hilarious, bro. Let me see. Ignacio, for some reason, bro, you keep coming on and off. So let's get you while we can, because you're here. Bro, you have went from, man, I always told you that you're going to be like highly successful and really famous. And we were just in New Orleans probably about a month ago and stuff like that. Man, what are you doing in your business every day where you're creating massive results, where you're attracting six-figure earners to your business? What are you doing every day to build big?
Yeah, man, it's been a one heck of a ride thus far with Next Level Mastermind. I can definitely say that. Very not only a transformation in my business, but transformation in my life, my personal brand, things I'm doing. I've been able to take what I've learned here and apply that to other areas of my life and been able to create results there. The main thing that I did was I started taking things serious. I started acting and treating it like a business because a lot of people jump in this thing, into network marketing, into this internet marketing, whatever you want to call it, and they think that they're going to get in, they're going to be in the right position, and they're going to sign up a couple of their friends, and then they're going to sit back and wait for checks. And I know that because that's how I used to think. Right? I used to think that I was actually working. I used to think that I was really going all out. The truth is I wasn't. Right? Once I started taking action, right, and applying everything that you've already said with leveraging your team's results, promoting your last result until you get your next. Once I start doing that, once I start providing value to the marketplace, it ended up where I wasn't having to go out and actually look for people to join me. People were seeking me out to join me, right? I've had top leaders actually lock arms with me in Next Level Mastermind because of actually putting value out there, right? Connecting and putting value from one of my trainings that he got value from, was able just to continue and just build a relationship over the course of months. Now, the main thing is you have to treat it like a business, all right? And when you treat it like a business, we want to call it network marketing, right? It's about networking, right? Building relationships. So everybody that really like adds me as a friend or becomes a friend on Facebook with me, what I do is I make sure that I engage with them up front. When they first make that connection with me, when they first add me as a friend, when they first accept my friend request, I make sure that I send them some type of recognition for and appreciation for connecting with me. And one of the secrets that I've been using here lately that's really been working is this voice recorder, because like when somebody gets like the first message from you is your recorded voice, and you're welcoming them and you're thanking them, that when they see you're a real person, and if you're excited about what you do when you're part of Next Level Mastermind, you really can't help but be excited because of what goes on daily. They're going to be able to feel that energy. They're going to hear what you're saying, and then nobody else is really out there connecting with people on a serious level. A lot of people maybe out there just shooting just 10-paragraph copy and paste message, tell them to go check out this YouTube video, and they're not really building that relationship. Because if you're focusing on everybody you talk to the first time, closing the sale the first time, if that's what you think, it's going to really start to defer people away from you, is really start building a relationship and start providing value out there and connecting with them right off the bat. As soon as you make that first connection, setting that first impression, and then continue providing value as you do daily, and maybe reach back and connect with them a little bit. And it comes to the point in time where they're going to want to join you. They're going to want to find out what exactly it is that you're doing and how they can become a part of it. And the truth is, they probably won't even care what you're doing. They're going to see that you're having results. You see that your team's getting results. You see that you're making money. You're excelling in life. And they're just going to want to be a part of that because they know they deserve better too, regardless. And then when you attach that to the vehicle, and to not to the vehicle, but to the system the Next Level Mastermind provided, launching a brand new one, and I'm extremely excited about that one because of what just this one has already done. So when the new system comes out and the system is plugged to the vehicle vacation, guys, we're really going to go out, and we've been telling you that we're going to create 30,000. We're going to put 30,000 people inside of Next Level over the next 12 months, right? 100 of those people, if not more, are going to be six-figure earners. Right, and that right there just gives you enough drive to, when you have a vision. The vision is bigger than yourself, where other people can fit inside. They can place their vision, they can place their family vision inside of that one, and really continue to run and go forward full force. That's when you know you're in the right place. That's when you know you're doing the right thing. So that's kind of really like my main secrets, is to just connect with people right off the bat, build a relationship first, and continue promoting my result and promoting the team's result, and people just are attracted and they just want all in.
Dude, you're on fire, man. I just love it. Like, I just love everything you do. Man, I'm like, man, dude, I'm glad he's on my team versus anybody else's, Because you are killing it, man. And I already know probably over the next, I'm predicting for you over the next probably 30 to 45 to 60 days, going out there and doing, probably 10 to 15,000 a month. I know that's where you'll be at probably sooner. And not only that, but you have a lot of people coming right behind you, bro. So you're leading a lot of people.
Yeah.
You're killing it and you're crushing it. And so, Nas, glad to have you on.
I appreciate you, bro. For real, I appreciate everything, man. I tell you that all the time, but I really appreciate you, bro.
You do, man. And y'all been out there in Atlanta, you and Justin. Y'all been out hanging out with other top earners and meeting some seven-figure earners as well, and really crushing it out. And so, Justin, what are you doing? Because I know y'all are workout partners too, and there's a concept we teach here on our team because you don't have a boss, right? So I'm not going to call you every morning and say, wakey, wakey, what have you done to build your business, right? And so we teach people to have a workout partner. Right? And what that is that there's somebody who you can work out with, that you can literally, it's like your accountability partner, right? And so that person, it's like you want to choose someone who is getting just about the same results as you, maybe a little more, and that way you can kind of hold each other accountable. And then there's a little friendly competition. So you just see amongst the leaders, like, I'm like, well, who's going to hit this rank first? And they're all like going in and stuff. So I know that Justin and Ignacio, they're accountability partners, and so we're gonna bring Justin out, and I know he's working on some stuff he told me about last night. So, man, what are you doing to just create, a mass amount of success? I've seen you crush it out in other companies before, and then when you came over here with us, I was like, yes, because I know he's gonna do it. So, and so, man, what are you doing?
Man, bro. Like, I'm just gonna shift gears for a second because, like, they giving out the mechanics right now, but I want to tell y'all, y'all want to succeed. I'm a visionary. It's 90% mindset and 10% grind with me. 10% mechanics with me. And honestly, Sometimes I think, like Justin, he gets on to me sometimes about being like tough, but it's not that I'm trying to be tough on my team members. It's just, I believe in y'all. Like, I believe in y'all so much that I tend to give off that vibe, that because I know the extremes I came from. You know what I'm saying? If you look at me now and look at me like, a year and a half ago, I was a completely different person. You know what I'm saying? Completely different. And so with me, it's the mindset, God. You gotta believe much more, much faster. Okay? You gotta believe much more, much faster. And a lot of times, I'll get, well, I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. Well, the first reason why you're failing is because you're trying. Okay? There's no such thing as trying in this industry. Okay? It's you do it or you don't. It's black and white. There's no in between, there's no gray areas. And so, when you say you're just, well, I'm trying this and I'm trying that, and as soon as I hear that word, I just want to let y'all know, I hate that word try. Like, I really hate it. And I program myself to hate that word. Like, literally every time I hear that word, it's like blasphemy. Like, it's literally, it makes me sick to my stomach. And I have to stop myself from like being like, oh, I'm like, why are you using that word? Like, when I'm talking to people and they're like, well, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying. Listen, don't think I'm being hard. It's just it's real. Like, y'all know I'm direct. I'm direct. I'm straight up. I'll let you know what it is. I'm cutthroat with it. And I just gotta be honest with y'all. And you know, that's the first thing you gotta stop doing is using that word try. When you use that word try, you're subconsciously telling yourself, you know, that you don't want to win. That's all you're saying. Try you're saying try, like, okay, you're trying it. Okay. So that means you're not giving 100%. That means you're just doing a little bit. You're gonna see if it works. If it works, it doesn't matter. You gotta get you gotta get to the point where you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're willing to put yourself in a situation where you're uncomfortable because you know that you want to get to a better place in your life. And so that's the first thing. I'm gonna get into some mechanics too, because I'm big on branding as well, branding myself. Um, like Tavy mentioned, and Nas was mentioning too as well. I'm really big on that. Uh, I do fully believe that people join um, leaders. They don't join business opportunities. And so some things that I've been doing is um, I'm direct. I'll be honest. I'm really direct with people, and because I value my time. Okay, and you gotta start valuing your time, and know your worth as well. You want to let people know that you're serious, and that's one thing that I do. When I'm talking to people, I tell people straight up. If you plan on getting into this and you just want to try, what you don't even join. And then guess what? That same person will end up joining just because I told them not to join. It's crazy when people join your organization when you tell them not to join. It gets crazy, man. But
so funny. I had a lady,
but
bro.
so
I had a and she was like asking me all this stuff, and I was like, man, don't even join, right? Like, I don't have time for like being skeptical, man. She told me you can't tell me what to do, and she signed up anyway. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. Yeah, so you really gotta put off that energy, bro. You gotta put that energy off that you're serious, and this is not a hobby, it's a business. So, get out there and get it, guys. We got the resources here for you. Um, One thing that I'm gonna start utilizing with my team is the power of Facebook group chat. And I don't want to give y'all all the secrets, but I'm gonna give y'all a little something. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna start using the power of the Facebook group chat. One thing I've noticed is that when you can be on my team and you cannot be guys, you don't gotta be an expert. You do not have to know how to sell, and I don't expect people who are brand new to network marketing, or they've been struggling and they haven't had the education on how to do this stuff effectively. I don't expect you to get it off and just being able to just sell and be really good at. Guys, selling requires practice. It's a skill you have to master. And so what we want to do here is I want to help you leverage your time of learning selling and still be able to earn money at the same time. And so when we telling you, hey, look, get this person in group chat. Let me talk to them. All you got to do is simply get them to a presentation. So I'm telling my team members, and what I'm doing is I'm getting them to a presentation. They're seeing the presentation. They're showing a compensation plan, and I tell them, okay, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up. I'll follow up with you later. Or first, I'll tell them, message me back whenever you finish. So number one, that's gonna let me know if this person is really taking action. If they're really an action taker, okay, that's letting me know in my mind. Okay, boom, they hit me back. Okay, this person is already sold. In my mind, I know they're sold already because they took the time out to watch the presentation, hit me back. They want to know more. I know when I get people to that point that they're gonna join. So you gotta have that mindset. You gotta have that belief that when you're talking to people, okay, that they're gonna, you're gonna automatically get them to join. You're gonna get them to join, and that's just the honest to God truth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm holding my prospects. I'm holding them accountable, right? I'm holding them accountable. I'm telling you, I'm breaking it down to the specific. If somebody tells me, look, I don't got the money today, I can join on Friday. Okay, cool. You're joining on Friday. Okay, let me lock you in. Friday, what time do you want me to call you so I can walk you through the sign up? Because here's the truth. You can send somebody to a sign up page. This is what I've learned. You can send somebody to, I'm giving y'all I'm giving y'all the secrets right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope y'all taking notes. You can take somebody to the sign up page and they will look on the page, right? And let's say that they don't know that, okay, they got to put the dashes in, where it's asked for their home phone number, right? And they just keep getting this error. I got ADD. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person like, my attention span is just horrible. So I would just exit out and leave it at that. And so a lot of people are like that. They'll go to the sign up page, and they'll attempt filling out the form, and then they're already skeptical in their mind of whether they actually even want to pay or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some people are like that, and so when you get them on the phone and you're walking them through, it's like, well, now it's like, okay, now guys, we want to help people make decisions, okay? Because here's where it starts. It starts with belief. So you have to literally believe. I learned this from a this guy made 20 million. One of Justin Beasley's mentors. I've watched a lot of his videos and learned a lot from him. He said that you have to literally believe that there's a portal. Like, let's say there's me, and then there's a portal, and then there's the person that I want to become, right? Okay, across through the portal. And you have to literally believe that when you step through that portal, that you're gonna become that person. And that's what it means to sell, and believe in what you're selling, believe in what it is that you're putting out there, your opportunity. You have to believe that this opportunity is gonna get people to the next level or wherever it is they want to be in life. You gotta believe that first, because guess what? If you don't, when you're talking to people, automatically your body gives off this energy, whatever it is. I don't know. It's crazy stuff. Call me crazy. It's crazy. I told you I'm really a mindset kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy stuff how the mind works. But your body will literally give off energy that will be negative energy. Whether you're just typing to somebody over the internet or if you're on the phone with them, people can pick up on the energy that you're putting off. And so you always want to, be aware of that. Be aware of that stuff. And just understand that it starts with belief. All right, guys. Sometimes look, you gotta sweat for the sale. Get it. You know, when you're first starting out, you gotta sweat for it. But it's crazy because I want you to imagine right now that your body's pouring just pouring down sweat, right? And that sweat's coming from you sweating from the cell. Okay. Over time, what's gonna happen is that sweat's gonna turn into blessing. It's gonna turn into blessing. And the only reason why it's gonna happen that way is because at some point you sweated for the cell. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna turn a blessing. You're gonna break through, and you're gonna appreciate breaking through more than you're gonna appreciate the money. Yeah, the money's gonna be good, but the fact that you broke through is gonna be even better because you're gonna look back and you're gonna say, "Dang, I'm here now." And I know I've been getting into some mindset stuff. You know, I know we got some more leaders gonna come on here, give y'all some training. I'm gonna give y'all some mindset training because that's what I'm all about. You know, but just make sure that you know you utilize the resources we have, guys. You're on my team, or if you're on this, you're watching this hangout. You're not in yet. You know, just know that I'm gonna be setting up some group chat stuff where you can literally get your prospects into a group chat with me. I'll be able to, you know, correspond with them, get them to a presentation first, and then let me close them. That's simple. And while you're doing that, go through the next level mastermind training system. We got a training site, resource site there for you to utilize and learn, and don't stop learning. And then you're gonna be able to earn at the same time. So that's all I got, JB. I'm gonna pass it back over to you because I know I'm getting pumped over here, and you know,
You're killing it, man, about the mindset stuff, and that's always important because really the way you think and the way you look at things, like I believe that I can just sit on my butt all day and make money. The hilarious thing is that it's true, right? Like I've never seen really rich people work. Like you never do. You like see them like golfing or like eating really expensive food, like $1,000 steaks and stuff. And the hilarious thing, guys, is that this works. And I was just sitting here, and I haven't had a chance to check my email today, and just sitting here, and I've actually got to sign up from being on this webinar, guys. This thing works, and it's hilarious how you can build a business via the internet, right? I was in Las Vegas with one of my friends who's done over $1 million online. We're just riding around in a Lamborghini and stuff. I think we're headed like to some place, and he got an email notification to his phone how he had made some money, and he said, "Man, I'm still just amazed how you can be out living your life, having fun, and you're still making money." Right? And guys, it's so true that you can really build a thriving business. So, hey, Justin, dude, man, powerful stuff, bro, and cool. Just Justin just be cool, right? I be telling Justin because you know a lot of times like Justin is really like he's straightforward, he's strong-willed, and I say, man, you just gotta come off a little easy to people, you know, and you can still be on top of them, you know, in a different way, right? And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pass it to Jazz real fast, and we're gonna go to Carlos. And we're going to go to Rod as well, Roderick as well. So Jazz comes with a lot of energy, and she keeps the guys on the team in line, you know, like. And so I'm gonna let her come out, tell what she's been doing. And one thing I love about Jazz is that Jazz talks to me. She's like she's probably the person that talks to me the most on the team every day. And so I want her to come out and share just what she's doing. And just some nuggets that she has. And my dog, I guess she wants to be famous too. She just can't stop jumping on me and stuff. And but come on, Jazz.
Take a shower. So guys, when you listen and you apply, I hope you got your notepad out because even though I'm on this panel, I'm taking notes, okay? You can never be too smart. And it's crazy because when you apply and when you do what everybody is telling you, selling it's easy. You're always selling. You're selling that person to close the door. You're selling yourself to make your bed in the morning. Everything is selling. It's just how you look at it. So if you want to make it a little more easy, you're building rapport with these people through the questions that you're asking, right? And everybody likes to travel. So they're already sold. It's just how you position yourself. So it comes easy with three things actually. I call it posture. And with your posture comes authority and it comes confidence. And then it rolls back into what Justin said about belief. People will believe it only if you believe it. And they can hear it. Like in your word, your tonality, it's different to say, are you ready to get started? Rather than, so are you ready to get started? It's like, no, dude, you don't even sound confident. So I signed up a millionaire today, and I was blown away. And it was because of my posture. It wasn't because of maybe vacation, because we're getting paid to travel, but he loved me. And just like that, I built rapport, and I signed him up. So that's what you do. As soon as you get started, you're already a leader. You're already a leader. Justin said it, and I'm going to keep iterating it. You don't have to be an expert. You just got to know how to sell. You got to know how to talk to people. You know, people can feel your energy. So I don't care if you got to fake it, but act like you're happy and super excited, because that sells. First of all, you're enthusiastic. You got energy. And then, hey, what are you doing for New Year's? You travel a lot? Do you enjoy traveling? You already got them. Okay, well, cool. Well, we're creating 100 six-figure earners, and I would love to have you with me. With or without you, it's going to happen, so you might as well just take a look at my link, you know? And it works. You may not talk like I do, but figure out how to spit your vision and share your story with your people. Create that success story. And leverage, oh my God, leverage. Just because I sign up somebody, or Ignacio or Tavy, that is your teammate. We are all in next level. So you promote that thing like it's yours. It doesn't matter who signed it up. It's your team, and people join bosses. So be confident, like my team's growing. I'm a part of this movement. This is my culture, and I got to sign up. So we're creating 100 six-figure earners. Are you next? All right, so the person that makes the most noise is the person that wins. We're making a lot of noise. People are watching you. Look, I can get a picture that can get 200 likes and then make a video that got like 10 likes, but it's cool because people see you. Don't ever get discouraged. Just keep doing your daily seeds, and you always have to ask for the sale. Don't be afraid of it, because you know what separated me from making 3K to 10K? People were joining, but I wasn't asking for the sale. I was just assuming that you're just going to join. And they were, but it was the difference between my results, okay? I signed up a millionaire today. And, you know, talk is cheap. I'm not saying he's lying or anything, but posture, right? Posture. And you will continue to attract those people in your lives. Look, having a connection with your team is going to keep the culture around. You don't want to just sign up somebody for a sign up. That's not what we create. Okay? The new person matters, and with your connection with them, they know you care. Okay? And it's going to make them strive even more. And when you're out there marketing and busting your ass, it's going to make them pumped up too. Jet Lifestyle, y'all are killing it. I love y'all. All at next level, for real. For real, it's crazy, but like I said, posture, belief, you got to believe it. Find a way to get it in your gut that this is the only thing you got left. Because if you got a plan B, then you're distracted. I don't got no plan B. All right? Put it in your heart, and people will feel it. And they're like, man, you're a force. You'd be dumb not to join. You'd be dumb not to join. Because if you're working that 9 to 5, what are you doing? Looking for a place to travel. So that's really all I got. Value, give more and use value than you are taking from the actual sale. Okay, so what I mean is that through the books you're reading, the seminars, the whatever you're watching to feed your brain, you give so much of that, more than it is for the actual sale to get in, more than 150. So you do that every day, you do it in your marketing, and people just love you, and you become a celebrity just like that. It's not easy. It's going to take massive action. action, and it's going to take a culture like us, right? Because we fly, and we got your back. So I'm not going to do my whole spiel. I've done enough, and Justin Manley did his thing too, you know what I'm saying? So we got Carlos. Are you ready to spit some value, brother?
Oh, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I was born ready. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, hey, but nah, man. I keep it simple. I'm that guy that since I didn't know English, English wasn't my first language. I was the guy who if whatever I lacked in skill, I had to make up in numbers. So I knew if I'm lacking over here, then I need to go ahead and pick up the phone and then just mass expose, expose. It's funny because Mr. Justin Manley, at one point in time, I had reached out to Justin. I reached out to Justin. I was like, Justin, this is this is, and this is what happens. Okay, it doesn't matter when a person says, no, or if a person says, no, I'm not ready, or no, I don't want to do it. It just no doesn't mean no, not forever. It just means no, not right now. So I was talking to Justin at one point in time, and this was a while back ago. It's crazy, And then Justin sends me this, He's like, you see, he's like, I'm gonna act like I didn't. So I was like, all right, cool, man, let's keep it.
Yo,
frog. Justin has the frog.
Yeah, you know how I am, bro. You know how I am, bro.
Yeah, hey, regardless of what, man, I'm big on that. If you don't, somebody else will. So I understand now. That I'm fearless when it comes to picking up the phone. When it comes to picking up the phone, I feel like I'm fearless now. Why? Because I know if I don't, somebody else will. So I learned this from Holton Buggs, and Holton Buggs says this is like your ATM. This is an ATM. You just put in the numbers to get the money out. So I just made that a very simple, something simple for me to do. I peak interest, I show the system, and then I hand it over as soon as possible. I take it away from me as soon as possible. Even if I close them out, I'm always edifying somebody else. So I'm always edifying either Kenny, I'm edifying Justin, I'm edifying Mr. Spencer Iverson. Like, these guys worked with Holton Buggs, so these guys know what they're doing. So I always take it away from me as soon as possible. I'm like, okay, Mr. Spencer Iverson, he's already a six-figure, seven-figure earner in this industry. Might as well talk about him a little bit. Mark Sterling, another six-figure earner. Might as well talk about him. And I know Justin and Nas, y'all get to hang out with these guys on a daily basis, that's an honor, But I keep it super simple, super simple. I attack the warm market right off the bat. I think it's foolish not to attack your warm market. People that are all already on your phone. A lot of people, they usually say, oh well, I don't know any people. Well, how many Facebook friends do you have? And that's when they're like, well, I got like 2,000 friends. What? You don't have 2 people. You don't have 3 people. You got 3,000 friends. What are you talking about? So I keep it very simple. Pick up the phone and dial. Pick up the phone and dial. The mass and exposure equals a sign up. Okay, mass and exposure, just mass and exposure continuously. I would like to aim for 100 a day. 100 a day. Average. My average is up there though. My average is up there. So it's all about exposure. So I'm continuously always exposing somebody into what we got. What's sexier than talking about travel? Like, talking about travel is sexy. We're gonna do it anyways. Might as well talk to people and let them know, hey, I'm gonna go on a cruise, and I'm gonna go on a cruise for free. And then automatically they're like, what? For free? Like, yeah, for free. I could show you. Cause see, that's one of the things that we get as travel agents. We become legitimate travel agents, and we get paid to travel. It just makes sense. So I've been traveling before, but I never got a dime for it. Now I get paid for it, so it just makes sense. But like I said, with me, it's just picking up the phone and dialing, or getting on Facebook and just messaging individuals, So I work through the nose, and eventually you get your yeses, So I'm just big on that. But I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited, to get paid to travel. yeah. So all right, that's it, man. That's it.
Yo, I got something to say. why you just said that. Work through the no's. That is true. Like, everybody's not going to see your vision. Everybody's not going to want to rock with you, and that's cool. They can just want to be on vacation to get paid for it. But don't get discouraged if people are telling you no. You don't want everybody to join you anyway. And it's people out there with the money who's ready now, who wants to join you. So don't get discouraged by that no. Just find that yes. All right, we're going to go to Ben Duke.
All right, so
It's not rocket science. At Metro PCS.
all right, y'all can see me.
Yeah, you good, brother.
All right, cool. All right, so I was supposed to do like a introduction and all that, but pretty much it's like this. One of the things that I'm big on is customer acquisition. You know, I believe without customers, you don't have a business. You know what I mean? So one of the things that I've learned is using like classified and using Facebook marketing. You have to have a Facebook page. For one, we are certified travel agents. You know, if recruiting isn't your big thing, you always have to look at the fact that you also have a travel agency business. So one of the things that I'm seeing pick up on is, you know, doing like the Facebook ads to actually, you know, get people interested. You know, you can create an audience, you know, people that are in that demographic. You can create that audience to, you know, actually get people interested in booking travel with you. With the classified ads, that's another thing that I also saw that was I guess a positive. You can tell people, you know, hey, if you don't already have a travel agent, I can be a travel agent for you. I was looking at the Super Bowl package for 2015, and I mean, shoot, that package was like $10,000. 75% of that, I mean, I'm not good at math. That's $7,500. You know, just being able to provide a service and provide a value in the service that you're providing them is what's going to make people not only trust you, but it's also going to want to refer business to you and, you know, continue to do business with you. That was one thing that I learned from my real estate businesses. First, providing them the value, showing that you know what you're doing, and then having them like and trust you so that they can feel confident in referring business to you. Nothing's more important than buying a house, but after you've paid so many payments on your house, you want to get away from it. Well, that's where a travel agent comes into play. They want to make sure that you know what you're talking about so that you can give them the experience that they're hoping to obtain. If you don't have the knowledge or you don't have the experience, use someone else's. It's always simple to just rip off and duplicate. If you take someone else's experience and you pretty much tell it as if it's your own, people, if you're enthusiastic enough, people will feel that vibe and they'll say, well, of course I want to book Sandals Beach Resort. Of course I want to go on a 7-day trip all throughout Alaska. Of course, even though we all know Alaska's pretty cold. People don't know until you tell them. People don't know until you walk them through it. So for me, customer acquisition is that's the things that I'm doing. I was gonna use some Google, but Facebook is where it's at. You've got 1 billion people that you can reach out to. Let's say half of them are fake, and you've got 500 million people that you can reach out to that are looking to get away from where they're currently placed. So that's pretty much it for me.
That's cool stuff, man. And yeah, you know, Facebook is a great place to, you know, find people. I mean, I've made tens of thousands of dollars using Facebook. Man, I made so much using Facebook. I think I don't even know the numbers, but it's been a lot of money. And so I'll know probably tomorrow when I go back over my whole financial status from this year, and it's been really incredible how you're able to use social media and stuff to really build a thriving business. So, Bendu, appreciate that, man, and glad to have you on. And Roderick, man, you're the last one, dude. And so, man, you've had like a ton of time to think about some stuff. And so, before we bring
say that again, hear you, man.
I was saying, before we bring it to you, I want to tell the leaders to think about some people on your team who's having incredible results. And before we close it out, I want you guys to give the people on your team who's really crushing it right now some shout-outs. And so, so go ahead and have those people in mind because we're going to do that right after Roger gets done. But Roger, go ahead, man. Share with us what you're doing to build your business, bro.
Man, it's you just have to keep it all in the numbers, man. You can't really be afraid to tap into your cold market, man. You have to talk to these people, random strange people, man. You have to really, if you got to spend anything to push your business to where you want it to be, you have to take that jump. You know, a lot of people are afraid to spend it because they don't think they're able to get their investment back to what they put into offline marketing. And they're afraid to get business cards, afraid to get flyers, or even not even just use it. They buy it and then they just sit it somewhere and then it's never used again the whole time that they have it. So you really have to push your business to where you want it to be. And man, PS3 system, man, a lot of people take that for granted. You really have to use a third party when you're making these calls, man. You get on the call, you edify your upline, man, and you let them take over the call. And 9 times out of 10, that call is going to be closed off because they're hearing the second voice. Even if it's your friend, you can't just talk to your friends, and they don't want to just hear you. You know, they're not going to join you because they know you. They're like, man, you're not going to help me make this type of money. So you know, you take it up to another level. You put another person on the line and let them take over your call, man. You have to use the tools that are given to you. A lot of people try to do this thing on their own without actually using the tools that are available, man. And that's just some of the powerful tools that you have to use, and guarantee you get mass duplication, man. The mind is sharp, man, but those are very powerful tools to use. And that's all I got, man.
That's some cool stuff, man. I really like how you talk about leveraging, just like Jazz mentioned it, with somebody who's doing it. And that's one thing that we've really been able to do in Next Level Mastermind. I realized one thing: video is powerful and systems are powerful. And I realized that this video right here, right? If you're on our team, literally all you gotta do is just share this video with people. They'll get it and they'll watch it and they'll join, right? I can be with you 24/7, right? Let me talk to people for you, right? From the video, of course, you know, because I don't want 1,000 three-way calls a day, right? You know, and so and I'll teach on some little stuff about massive duplication and how to really leverage your time. But guys, this has been incredible. I mean, we've been here an hour and a half, and I know you guys have gotten tons of value. If you stuck around with us all the way to the end, go ahead and comment below. Let me know the biggest breakthrough that you've had on this training. And if you're not in yet, I definitely want to invite you in. What you're going to simply do is you're going to click the link below. Go ahead and get started. And then once you get to the home page, you're going to click Join Us, and you just fill out the form and get in. Once you get in, we're going to plug you into our private mastermind group. You're going to get access to our training system, which has some really good trainings back there. I have a Facebook closing strategy training that I think it's about 35 minutes that I show people how to effectively close people on Facebook. Just like Jazz said, if you're either selling or you're being sold to, right? And you're selling everywhere. When you went for that job, you have to sell yourself, right? You got to sell yourself to your girlfriend. You got to sell yourself to your kids, right? When my godson comes over here, I'm like, dude, you want to play Xbox One? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool, sit down, play so I can get some work done. You know what I'm saying? We're always selling. Right? And we also have something cool called the follow-up training. I show you how to effectively follow up. Not only that, but everything that I'm doing, guys, our leaders are great. We have Instagram stuff, YouTube stuff. We show you how to just build massively. Specifically, we make a big focus of building online, which is why we're growing fast. We're reaching people all across the world, guys. This is a global team. We're in several countries. Our team alone here inside the Next Level Mastermind, guys. And so it's really incredible what's happening. And so not only that, but you're going to get a 6-figure marketing system which will be completed by tomorrow. I'll be working on it tonight, doing some testing on it as well. So, guys, I'm giving you everything that I'm using to build a business. You're going to grow fast, all right? And so let me know if you've stuck around long enough. Post below this video. Let me know the breakthroughs that you've had. And so we're going to do some shout-outs right now. I wish that I could actually pull it up. Jazz, if you can go to the if I can't do something, I'd be like Jazz, right? Jazz, you can go to like the Hangout page and click on the reverse chronological order of the comments and just give some shout outs to people who've been on the Hangouts and stuff. And what we'll do, guys, we're going to go down the line, and I'm going to let you give your teams a shout out. Of course, I want to shout out Jalen again, who just hit executive. Out there crushing it. Most of the leaders here are front line to me, so you know that they're crushing it too. And you guys are out there just having a mass amount of success. So I want to see some new ranks this week, guys. We have probably another day into the end of the year, all right? And so you want to go out there and just really build big and massively. And so what we'll do, we'll go ahead and so you can give some shout outs to your team who's out there killing it and crushing it. And so, Jazz, let's start with you real fast, and you just pass it to everyone with the shout-outs and stuff.
Yo, so Jalen is definitely Jet Lifestyle. I want to shout out Jalen and shout out Deshaun because they're executives, and they happen just like that, plugging in what we got over here. And I got the reverse chronological order if you wanted me to read that off. But there's people still on, they're commenting it. And they're loving it. We got Waverly, we got Lily, Misty, I see you, baby. A Dream, Giselle, Courtney, I see y'all. What's up, Athora? And, dude, the viewers are probably still going up, right?
They are.
Yo, Man, do you got somebody you want to shout out on your team who's absolutely just beasting it out here?
I mean, obviously, I gotta shout Tavy out. She killing it. Shout out to a Dream. She just got it in. She's out there really working. Shout out to who else? I gotta pull up my list. There's so many people. Like there's so many people out here crushing it right now. Marquel. Shout out to Michael, Grinnell, Pierce. Let's see who else we got. Tony for sure. Tony God. I know Tavy and Tony was linked up. I think yesterday was out doing some networking and building. Shout out to Samantha Luna. She's crushing it. She's been with me in business now for the long haul, so she's just here to break through, and she's really crushing it too. So, shout out to the whole team Unleashed Inside Next Level. We crushing it. Shout out to Jet Life too. And let's get out here and kill it, man. GOB in the building. Carlos, y'all whole squad, if y'all got anybody on here, shout out to them too. I'm shouting everybody out before they even bring the leaders on, Because that's what I do. Straight
dude,
up.
Man, I'm like proud of you because I don't know, you're usually like so, up there.
Just chill, right?
But you're so contained, dude. I'm proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
So Carlos, go ahead and give us some shout outs, man, for your entire team, bro.
All right, man. Well, first I want to start off with Kenny. Kenny Jordan, man. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our partnership. We were in two separate legs in a whole nother company a while back ago. Came together and sometimes the magic happens from building the relationships. But then we got a new individual named Corrine. Killing it, Then we got Dominique, she one of the persons that does the most three-ways as well as Roderick. Roderick, man, he does the most three-ways. He's always kicking it in. Kamal and Caden, some more executives. Then we got, Davion, Stacy, Danny, Tammy, Victor, Mike Spotcheck. Mike Spotcheck got a lot of love from Mike. Then we got Lloyd, Michael Boyd, Manuel Pitts, Lawrence, Stanley, Chrissy Cloud, she's new, man, it's killing it. Neville Fortune, he just opened up in Africa, where he's about to open up in Africa, which is crazy, because Africa, big market out there, So, man, shout out to everybody that we personally care about, you know, even for the people that we haven't met yet that are out there that we're going to go after, you know. So I'm just excited, man. So shout out to everybody in Next Level Mastermind. Y'all are absolutely killing it, you know. Jazz, Mr. Manley, Nas, you know, quitting your job, man. Hey, man, congratulations, bro. That's a move, you know. Justin, man, you know, Mr. Beasley, man, it's the Beasley factor, you know. You know, so I got a lot of love for you, man. A lot of love for you, man. So I just wanted to, you know, say, you know, man, I'm grateful to be in this in the circle of these are all multi-billionaires right here, man. So this is amazing. You know, I just want to thank you, man. Okay. So that's everybody. I mean, sheesh. I read a book over.
But yeah, dude, you did it, bro. You did it, man. And I'm glad to have you on. And anytime that we have any hangouts, brother, you are always welcome to come. Always welcome to come on. And then next week, you're probably going to see some new faces because we're going to have new leaders. If you're on the team, I want you to make a decision to be on this panel. I want you to make a decision that you're going to be sharing your vision. You're going to be sharing your story. You're going to be sharing your dream with people. And there's going to be people watching you. And they're going to be all on your team. Right? And that's what we're out here doing. And Tavia, is there anybody you wanted to shout out? Okay, I guess not.
I was trying to unmute my thing there. Most definitely, I want to give a shout out to my entire team just for, you know, having the guts to even jump for the opportunity. Kalia Crockett, Kelly Smith, Chevrolet Bell, Nick Shaw, all of them. You know, I want to give a shout out to them because they're doing so much more than what, you know, people who haven't even stepped foot in Next Level Mastermind. And the thing I love best about my downline is they believe in me just as much as I believe in them. You know what I mean? They're rooting for me, like, go, 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 Tavy, go, you know, and then come help us. You know, like they believe in it, and they're so patient with themselves. Is one of the most important things with the learning curve and things like that. You know, so that really helps when it comes to, you know, as a leader, you really want everybody to believe in themselves. You don't want people to give up because you see it already. They just need to see it for themselves. And so I do these kind of hangout with my team, and I give them so many nuggets, and they're just driven. You know what I mean? They're driven by it. They're excited by it, and they loving the movement. So, yes, shout out to them, and shout out to all you guys as well. Thank you guys for sharing the opportunity with me, opening the doors to Next Level Mastermind to me because I'm in love. So thank you guys for sharing.
Well, yes, yes. Well, man, so cool. So, guys, it's been almost 2 hours packed with massive value, guys. I'm telling you, watch this hangout again. Share this with people, and tell them they can join. They can be a part of what we have going on. Just like Justin said, guys, we're going to do this with or without you. We're creating 100 six-figure earners, guys. 30,000 people on the Next Level Mastermind team. Will it be you? Right? Will you be one of our next success stories? Right? Is it your time? And if you're not in yet, just click that button beneath this video. Sign up, get in, plug into what we have going on. But with that being said, we're the Next Level Mastermind. We're about to head out. So we're signing off. Peace!
Peace!